Moving on with our advanced counters, we are now going to be showing the advanced counters for the cross hand forearm grab. We've done the cross hand wrist grab previously. This is the forearm grab, so this is where someone grabs like this. So the first technique that we've got here is just going to be taking me and putting me in an arm bar. So go ahead and go. He swings over and off I go. As usual, so you should be getting pretty used to this. We always say, you know, we've got counters, but the counters work on a lot of different techniques. It's not just a specific counter for every individual technique. So once again, once he goes to get me in the arm bar, I'm going to shoot in. This time though, different than before, I'm going this way and I'm behind him. So now I'm just going to hook this leg and push it to the ground. Step in and lay down. Lock that leg in. Okay? Once again, let me show that slowly. So he goes to get me in the arm bar. So I just use it by getting my elbow in. I'm here. I just cup this thing and hip check in with here. Balls flake down. I just bring my foot in and drop. I don't think we need to go any faster than that, so that worked out pretty good. All right, then the second one for this, he's going to get an arm bar. And this is the most common escape or counter for an arm bar. So he's going to come in, he goes to get me, go ahead and put me in the arm bar. I immediately, as soon as he gets ready to go, I just lock it down and I counter his arm bar with an arm bar. Very simple and straightforward. Once again, he comes in, I just pull it across and I arm him. Easy peasy. That would be the most common arm bar counter that there is. Now, the key is, if you're doing the arm bar properly, go ahead and go again. If he's got his arm bar proper on the back of my elbow, when I pull, I'm just pulling it into my shoulder. So I can't let him get completely locked. I gotta get it as soon as he's making contact so I can pull it across and then lock him and throw him down. If I get him here, I pull, I'm just pulling his elbow harder into my elbow, making the arm bar even more painful for myself. Okay, so that's it for arm bars. That's just two quick techniques for arm bars from the forearm. So the next one that we do as part of our intermediate curriculum that you may remember is a Namgigi takedown. So demonstrate what he's going to do here. I've got onto him and he's going to go ahead and put me down backwards. Go ahead, take me. Hey! He throws me down and then he spins around and locks me up. So, obviously I don't ever want to get on the ground. The last thing in Hapkido you want to do is be on the ground. But no one's perfect. If they get in quickly, if you grab on and they get in quickly and get you to the ground, then you've got to react. So this very first counter that we got is a counter that occurs, unfortunately, once they've got you to the ground. So, same thing, we come in, I grab on, he immediately shoots, holds me down. I'm going to quickly pull my leg in so that he cannot step in behind my back. All right? So when I got my ankle hooking his ankle, I'm going to reach across, put my foot on his hip as I grab his wrist. Now I'm going to be pulling his wrist and pushing with my foot, sliding him to the ground, scoot in, and okay, let's go ahead and show that again. What do you want to do? Let's do that from the other side.
Yes, sir.
Make sure that we can see it. All right, so he goes and he shoots through, takes it down. Oh, crap, I'm almost down. Okay, get my foot in there so that he cannot get anywhere in. Reach across, get my foot on his hip so he can't get closer. Grab his hand, push with this foot on his hip, pull with the foot that's on his ankle, push him to the ground, twist in, and
Yes, sir.
Show that one more time. We'll just go regular speed.
Sir.
Comes in. Oh, I'm down. Stop. Down. Get him here. Now, once I'm here, I don't really have to go full speed because there's not a whole lot I can do. Grab his hand. There he goes. Slide in. Lock him up. break that elbow. All right, so that once again is a counter that says something's gone wrong. I reacted too slow. He's already got me on the ground. Just got to make sure that I don't let him get me rolled over, get me locked up with my face in the dirt. It's not going to be good for me. So I got to make sure that I stop that and then have a way to get him on the ground and lock him up, break his arm. Okay, next one there. So in this case, I'm more self-aware, and I'm realizing that I don't want him to get behind me to get me down. So as soon as he goes to shoot behind me to do that same technique, I'm just going to step back. Takes away his energy. He's now shooting down here. He's trying to get me on the ground, but I'm no longer there to put on the ground. I just put my hand on the back of his elbow, step out, and pull him to the ground, and lock him up. Once again, he goes to shoot through. I step back, get it, elbow on the hand, and lock him up. All right. I think that was sufficiently fast too. Okay, so now the next technique, you may recall, he's going to come right through and take me down. So he's going to put my hand right in my face, go ahead, and just watch this. And I'm on the ground and I'm locked up. So it's kind of a bum rush. He's coming in pretty fast. Hands in my face immediately, disorients me, walks down, locks me up. I'm pinned to the ground. As we said, we don't like to be on the ground at all, much less pinned on the ground. So for this one, as soon as he goes to put my hand on my face and cut through, I'm just going to block his flow. So now there's no place for him to go. I reach around to grab the corner of his neck, let him to the ground, and then lock him up. Let's look at that from the other side here. So if he comes to come through, I block his path. Reach around, fingers right there in the corner of the neck. I can dig it into the trapezius muscle there, but I'm just going to reach down, step, and break that elbow. Let's go ahead and do that one a little bit fuller speed. And go ahead. So block, turn, there he goes. Hup. Next one, I can tell is probably going to be better from this side, so maybe I'll be done both sides anyways. But okay, so we're here, and now a similar thing. I'm going to be blocking his path, but I'm blocking it early. So he begins to go, and I just jam him right in the solar plexus, right? Stop him in his tracks so he can't get close to me and rush through. Then I'm just going to step all the way through and do a quick fireman's carry off him to the floor. Let's look at that from this side. Once again, he comes to rush through. I stop him, hit him right in the solar plexus. Step all the way through, get down low, and roll him over. Do that a little faster. So he goes to come in, and through. There we go. Okay, the fourth one in the cross forearm grab group is this technique where he comes through and goes into a low wrist lock takedown. So he's going to come in, and now I'm in danger, right? Once he's got it locked, I'm not in a position to do really anything. I'm locked up good, so I'm going to go down to the ground. So I got to do something before we get there. So the first technique here, he's going to come through, and I'm just going to catch his elbow. Stop it from being swinging through so he can get his other hand on it, and I'm just going to step through and throw him down to the ground. Let's look at that from the other side. Once again, I'm here. He goes to come through. I stop that elbow in his tracks. Got to stop it here. If I stop it here, that hand's coming right into my face. So I stop it here so he can't come through, and I just step through and down he goes. Going to show that a little bit faster speed. So he goes, stop, stop, right?
Sir.
Okay. The last one here is a pretty neat one, right? So he's going to do the same thing. He's going to come through. I'm going to catch his hand. All right, so as he was going through, he wasn't thinking about that hand. He was getting ready to lock up my wrist. I just grabbed his hand and step out to his side. Then I step across in front, put his hand across his face, and just put him down to the ground. Gotta be careful with that when you're practicing. Got his arm behind his back. No one wants to hit the ground in this position because it'll hurt your elbow. So once again, he comes through. I hook this arm, got it back here. Step across in front, got that across his face. Oh, nice easy target. Boom. And let him go so he can go down gently. Okay? Let's go ahead and show that. Full speed, he comes through. Adjust that hand, step across, then again. Right? Like I said, kind of turned him sideways, got his elbow on the way down. In real life, yeah, you want to break their arm, you're going to slam them down there and have them land right on that elbow that's behind their back. But that's four different techniques from the cross hand forearm grab, and 2 counters for each one of them. And once again, part of our advanced curriculum for Ryong Moo Kwan.